Monday the 27th of October 2025. Kitchen's finished. It is absolutely finished. We're done. Hello. It is complete. Just sort of a kick punch down there, put a wee stop end on it. Screwed that one for each side. That one can't move now, that's it. All done. Lights are on, like I said the other day there. Smoke alarms, got all them wired up this morning, working. It'll be good. Yeah, so that's that one done. That's the three of them done, that one and that one. So for Ross, the boiler, cable that went up to the boiler, behind the side I hooked it into the light system, took that out there, the one from the grid switch, replaces that, it's a 2.5 into a fuse spur. I think a 3 or a 5 amp fuse, I'm not sure if the boiler guys did that. Turn the cable out, put it into there, so it's from there, to there, to there. And if I press arm, they're not sounding perfect. So smoke alarm's done. Oh I got the radio back on, just done with that, bled all the system, up to pressure, job done. Nice. And that's pretty much it. Might go up the hatch later on, but that's everything been bled. So yeah, that's the kitchen complete. That's the radio back on, all plumbed in. Cool man, cool. He's got the fridge on, it's all lit up. Nice one. Cool. Really good. Amazing. He's just been in this morning, gave it a nice clean out. He's still got a wee bits to do, but. And that's the boiler working now as it should. Cooker hood, obviously this. I'll just turn it off and turn it on again. There you go. Must have a capacitor and it's still got charge. I don't know what this P does. No idea. That's cool as ever anyway. Let's see if I store the power for a bit. Turn it on again. There you go. That's what needs the lights. Spot on. Turn it off now. So that's the remote up and running. All the sockets are up and running. So the whole electric's up and running. Dimmer for the lights. Choose the mood. Do you want to be cooking your meals? Oh yeah. Water sealed down here, looking amazing, all dried off now. Obviously I was out here on Saturday, done that. Cooker on position as it should be. I've just got the iron strips to put here and here. Probably down at the tail end of the night, but that's that. So now, while the day is young, let's say it's not even midday yet, I'm going to make a start in here, the Ensuite. I'm not here tomorrow, I'm at another job in Dunfermline, so I'll try and get as much done here as I can. I'm going to get under the hatch, go right across to the end where the sink is. Okay, I've got the radio playing in the background, so I've got to go talk over the handbrake. So, next job on the agenda is get under the floor, go across to the far end. Then what I'm going to do is have a look at the shower. See if we can get this to come up here. Then we can turn the shower off if there's ever any problems. Isolate it from here. So we'll get underneath and have a wee look and see what we have. Hey, you come back up and turn the water off at some point. And then get it, let's say, brought it back up there. I'm not sure if we've got any pipe, copper pipe, but I'll try and find something. Probably make it work. I think we've got a pipe in the car, I think. Right, we'll get this open. Like that. Right, we'll go under and have a wee quick look and see what we have. I need to charge my head torch, I think. I'll plug it to the power bank and just do it that way. Right, we'll get under there and have a wee look. Okay. Yeah, fucking perfect. Cool. Just checking all the connections on the... Oh shit. Tell me what's going on. Try that again. Just checking all the connections under the floor wall over here. As well, because I'll be putting the hatch down shortly. And saying goodbye to that. Mind all the connections are done under here. Nothing. Even that one I had problems with. Nothing. Bone dry. Right, okay. That's not bad. Very good. None of the drainage is leaking, everything's spot on. Perfect. Right, I'm going to get back up here and have a look at the shower feed. See what I can do with that. Okay, so there's the shower. This one here. If the cut that, put a blank end on this and continue that over to here, it can just pop it through one of these holes. The hot will be on the left, which will be that one, and the cold here, so that's perfect. So I need a coupling from there, stopping, just a coupling, I'll probably an elbow to get me up there. I'll have to go and see what I've got. I might have to go and get a materials, I'm not too sure. And I'll have to think about the radiator pipes as well, because they'll have to go up on that wall there. Okay, right, let's see what how. At some point I need to turn the water off anyway. Right, so that's the pipe right there we're going to be cutting. Right, get some tools and get back down here. Okay, right, we've got what we need. Now I just need to cut this pipe. Cut the pipe, catch all the water in a bucket, and get it plugged off as quickly as we can. That's what it's going to get. We're going to get wet. We're going to get wet just a little bit. That's that one I need to be cutting. Just make sure I'm right there. Yes, that's going through. Yeah, there's going to be water coming out of this pipe. It's the lowest part, so there's not much I can do with that. Right. I want it. See a bit there. Here we go. Time to get wet. It's just the water coming out of the pipe because all the water is turned off. Nice your blows. That's it. Take that one off. Get a stop on it. Get an insert on it. Right, I had to nip down, back up there and get a couple of things, more inserts. Okay, so here's a pipe right here. There's not hot there, but it wants to be fucking tight, really? There's nothing there. Even need a fucking elbow. One on it. Right, job done. That there. Just this elbow, just to take us up into the bathroom, so I'll get everything up now. Get the water turned back on. We'll check for any leaks, and if there's none, then that's it. We're up on top. At least we can isolate the shower now. I'll just get teed in. I'm not sure if I've got any tees, but we'll soon find out. Right, we have a line here for the shower. Just get that closed off. Let's see that. So that is obviously dead at the moment. This will just get teed into the coal right there when it's inside the unit. So at least the shower can be turned off now from there. Next on the agenda, towel rail. So I have to get the pipes under here, across to there, up at the floor, find out where they're going, and I'm pretty sure our units come to there, so we've got this to play with. Yeah, let's turn that off and bring you back just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm sure that was our middle point from there to there. I need to double check it all again. Got a towel reel in there, which is there. So I'll get the measurement of that. I'm sure it's 300, 350, something like that. 500. So it's 500. So get rid of the box. Get it on the floor, get a mark. We've got to allow for wet wall now. Wet wall going on top of that. So get it all checked out, holes drilled. Might have to tap into the radiator pipes again, hit the drain system down. Bloody hell, just topped it all back up. Just get the pipes across, I can maybe just like cut them, splash them in. Might just do it that way, do them live. We'll try it. I've done it before. You do get a bit wet, but it's all water. If I can try and do it without making too much of a mess, that'd be brilliant. Right, let's see how we get on. Okay, after a bit of running about to screw fix to get bits and pieces, I came back, got the radiator pipes for the towel reel in position now. That's them all connected through. Just to extend that one so I could get plenty of play in it. Want a bit of wiggle room. So obviously when the towel reel comes out, I'm in the I might actually be able to do some. That's a wee bit tight, that one. I might have to shorten that at some point. Just to give myself... Oh, I can maybe bend the pipe. There we are. Just bend it around there we are. I'll manage to do it that way. That's fine. Right, I'm going to stick my head under and see if everything's alright. I've done the shower as well now. Shower's onto this. So if I turn this... Ta-da! Shower comes out of there. So it means we can isolate it. Any problems in the future, we can turn it off there. I'll get a label printed off in my printer on there. Okay, I'm going to stick my head under and just make sure everything's fine. I think we're ready more or less to get this hatch put down. And I could be getting ready to maybe start some tiling, I think. There's a unit going in here, but I'll get tiled right up to the wall as much as I can. Just so it looks nice. It's not a big area, so it's not going to take that long. But we're good to maybe get them laid out today and see what it's going to be like, because it might have another job tomorrow, so I'm going to need to take some stuff with me tonight. I need my laser in it as well for tomorrow. I'm putting sockets on a wall for behind the TV, and there's a bit of panelling to be done as well, but the panelling is another day. So if we get the sockets and that on there, they've got a decorator, that saves me a wee job. The decorator sort it all out, and then I can come back here on the Wednesday, Thursday, and on Friday I think I'm putting the panelling on the wall once the decorator's finished. So I've got another 2 days here this week, and Saturday probably. So I'd like to think I might be onto the wet wall, probably way past that by the time I get here. So that'll be nice. Right, we'll crack on and bring you back when I've got this hatch done. Okay, we are underneath. Bit of water for here, but that's when I cut that pipe that was just pouring it, so that's alright, I'm not worried about that. That's it. This is for the shower, but I can take this up, I know how much I've got. So I can maybe shorten that later on, I'm not really worried about that, that's fine. So everything's good, there's no any drips. It's just standing water for when I cut the pipe up above, but everything's pressurised, so it's all good, all good. I can even shorten this tomorrow maybe, or the following day. No leaks along there, everything's fine. Looking good, looking good. Right, I need to test the drainage against this. So I've got that flexi going into the drain, so I'll fire it up and just make sure everything's fine since I'm under here. Because I'm only going to get a chance through this wall once this is done, because it's under the wash machine next. When this hatch is gone, it's under the wash machine. Let's just fucking do that together so that... Even that shower pipe, the good thing about that is I can actually cut it and deal with it without having to shut the water off. Easy. Oh. Right. Oh. Just check you're making connection with your boiler now. If you get a minute. Is that alright, aye? Perfect, man. Right. Spewing out there. See, there's nothing coming out of the shower drain because I've got the one with valve on it. There's actually shorten this so damn easy. All we do is replace the olive. No more drawback. Right, that's pouring away there. Let's get underneath, have a look. Okay. Look at this, pouring away, pouring his little heart out. You see anything there? I see nothing. Can I put my light on? Hold on. Let's go there. Yeah. Let's have a proper look. It shouldn't leak you. There's about fucking 10 tubes of silicone in there. Not really. Belts and braces are all going to shorten this. What time it'll take. I said I don't know what I have to do to crawl through everything when I can do it right here. Right. Let's pull back a wee bit. Cool. I'd say that's a success. Nice one. Then this goes to the shower as well, so like I said, one way valve. We'll stop anything going that way. Quality, quality. Just like the test everyone before I put the hatch down because that's it. Hatch in every room. Soon coming to an end. Right. Perfect. Right, let's get back up. Still nothing. No, fine. Right. Shit, I thought I was recording. I've just shortened that pipe, this one here. There's a way down here, just done it while I was here. We puddly water, but didn't worry about it. But it's all shut off, it was just the water was in the pipe. So job done. Okay. I think that's us finished there. There we get up there. So the shower. Yeah, it's pouring it now. I don't want to overflow in the shower tray. But let's get some light on the subject. Looking all good. Check the shower tray. Check the trap. Let's test the trap, just make sure there's nothing's changed since we were last here. There's water going down that. One way valve all the way down, and we know that's fine. Banging. Right. There we are. Let's turn it off that. Done. Plumbing side done. Right, get the hatch in. Like that. Okay. Time to screw it down and move on to the next thing. Maybe get the tails laid out and see what it's going to look like. Okay, I'm just going to close this door. Right, that's the hatch down, secured. And I've screwed it. Okay. Got these up as well. I went to B&Q to get all the pipes and other things, screw fix and all that, and I did a lot of B&Q and got 2 sheets of the plasterboard. I should have got 4. But it's just to build this bit out because we're going to be wet walling the whole lot right through. So I'll just keep it continuous all the way through. So I was planning on setting something into there, but it's just one of those things you don't know at the time, and as time goes on you realise things change. So all my connections have all been tested, so they're all fine. Water's back on. I say shorten that pipes to the shower, goes up to there, we've seen all that. So pretty damn good. I think what I'm going to do now is concentrate on getting stuff to the car for tomorrow's job. And it's not that far from where I stay, so it's going to be an easy one. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So I'd like to think so anyway. So I'll get some things to the car. I'm getting a bit peckish as well, so I'm looking forward to getting home and get my tea. So it's about 3:30, 4:15, something like that. Let's double check that. Aye, 3:30, bang on. Right, so when I come back on Wednesday, a couple of sheets of plasterboard, 12.5mm. Get that cut, get that in there. And look at the floor tile. I think I'll actually get some tiles laid out and just see what they look like. Yeah, get an idea of what we're up against, right. Okay, 4 PM. Hatch down, boards up, pipes are done, pipes done, base is all done, as we know, that's all done. Got these tiles laid out, and I think we'll go with this pattern. It doesn't look too bad, does it? So as always, we'll find the middle. Just trying to think what's the best way, because the toilet's going to come up to there. I think we'll just get the middle, because when you come over this way a bit, trim that at the threshold. So when the door's shut, all you see is tile, flooring. And I get that cut in there. So a multi-tool job. That's pretty much how it's going to look. When we get the grill on in between it all, it's going to look fucking smart. Really, bro. Very nice, very nice. Okay, time to get this show on the road. I'm going to tidy it up and get some tools together. Because I'm at, like I said, I'm at that other job tomorrow, so I must mind that. And other bits and pieces as well. Okay, right, I'll see you in a bit. Good morning. Wednesday the 29th of October. It's just gone about 8:30, I think. I'm not going to look up the time, it's roughly about that. Okay, we are back in the ensuite, back in the bungalow again. Had a wee other job to do in the filming yesterday, I'll show you the pictures. Didn't really get any before shots, but it was basically putting sockets on walls for TVs in the kids' bedroom. So a wee bit of work involved. I'm back there this Friday in 2 days' time to put up another socket downstairs for the TV and paneling. So, and a TV bracket. That'll be fun. Anyway, so like I said, we're back here. Going to concentrate on getting this smashed at the part of the day. Getting the tiling done hopefully on the floor. Tomorrow, like to think we're ready for wet wall. That'd be amazing if we can do that. Like I say, the tray's already in, plumbed in, so that's it the road. So it should be a doddle tomorrow. But yeah, we'll get this. I'm boarding this now. Got this one cut, fits perfect. I'm just going to get some adhesive slapped on it, get it fixed to the wall, get that one up. Then floor will be sweep. I've had the tiles out already. He's changed them. We had brown tiles the other day. The ones I'm showing you the now. Then he's got these ones, grey ones. So he took the back. So fair enough, they looked a bit cack. A bit poo. So I think we'll get the tripod set up, get you plugged in, and get a wee couple of time lapses I think. Maybe when I'm cutting the tiles. Or what I'll do is I'll cut them, then I'll time lapse by fitting them. That'd be the easiest way. I'm just going to cut them with the grinder outside. So obviously I can't cut it here anymore. The days are long gone. So we'll get it set up outside and take it from there. So we'll see you in a bit, guys. Cheers. Okay, I'm going to get that in there. Like that. Perfect. Get that one cut, get that up there. Like that. There we are. I better not tell the owner, the customer that I've put plasterboard up, because I'll be out with the machine gun again firing screws at it. Doesn't need to go anywhere, it's well stuck. Stuff I use is this fix-all. Right, Dak, really good. Never had a problem with it. Brilliant, fantastic. We've got wet wool going on here anyway. Right, next we sweep up down there and get the tiles all marked out, and we're going to do the cuts. We'll cut this along here as well. That should working spot on. Right, bring it back to me well. I'll get you on the tripod. Okay, pretty much know what we're doing here now. I want to shut this door on. Radio's on again, then I want to hear background stuff. Alright, so we've got our centre line right across there. It looks all pretty much bang on. And I found out one whole tile comes right to where I need it cut. There'll be a threshold bar, because especially when the door's shut, if it's half and half, so it's half there. So when I cut along this line, that comes out. The threshold bar will go between the two of them. So when the door's shut, you see tile. When you from the bedroom on, you see flooring. So it takes us right to this. So we'll multi tool that out. Hey, get the doorstops up all over. Probably a good idea. Get these off. Because we'll need to tile up to that, and then these can go back on. And there's wet wool going on here all the way. So we'll have to get a bit of timber just to make up the difference, but it can just slip in there and get glued on with the end cap for the wet wool. The wet wool will just come right to the edge here with the end cap on it. Okay, so we'll get this cut, and then we'll get the tiles put in position. I'm going to start with a full tile right in the centre of the door. The customer did point out, because I had them all set out, and he says, well, try lining it up with the centre of the door, and then he said, it doesn't matter, but I'm going to do it. Just something to catch the eye, it just means that needs to come over a wee bit. So it's not as if we're going to be short and we slithers the tile up at the far end. It's going to be fine. It's going to be perfect. Not a big area. A few cuts round here and all that, but I've got the grinder, it won't take long. Right, so what the tool this out, and we'll take it from there.
I was driving down the coast
Okay, so we just was set up, but I'm using plasterboard, but there's only problem. It's starting to rain. I get wet. But I didn't want to be walking back and forth to the garage now because we've lifted it off. Lifted all the day. I didn't want to be taking mud into this, so. Okay. I hate to change my blade or my grinder. And we'll see what she cuts like. She should cut alright. I'll take a wee bottle of water as well. That's probably an idea. I'll scout a wee bottle of water just to help the blade. Right, well, you're looking at the sky. Look down there. And focus. Right. Come back once I've changed my blade. Okay, first one fitted perfect. Spot on. So this is the next one. Will take us up to the tray. And fittings there. Yeah, well, I've got a cut tile. You better take off of there. I'll be right back. That's a nice working gap there. Right, I'm not going to film anymore because I need to get the camera out here, there's not enough room. I'll bring it back when I rock up. Okay guys, check that one out. Let's go around the pipes in the Ensuite. So there's my mark there. Mark there. This gets chopped off there. And these are what's left. The wee bits to go around the pipes. It's not going to be hidden in the unit, but I still want to try and get it pretty spot on. And obviously I'm going to do it with a grinder, so I hate to just go up there and try and break the wee bits out. I'll do what I can. What's the worst that can happen? We don't know. We're going to find out. Okay, I've had to dry cut that because I'll lose all the marks when I put the water on it. So now I can, where everything's going. Get this one cut now, that's a long one. Hopefully my bench doesn't collapse. Come on. I bet I've got a wee bit more to take off here, I bet you. Whoa. Fucking hell. Minute. Wow. Pretty damn good, like. Pretty damn good. Well, what do I do with my fucking Sharpie? Ah. I need to get about fucking 2 Sharpies, like, because I'll keep losing all that. Is that there? Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay, couple of wee bits to take off, and we're there. Right, I'll go and do that. Bring you back in a minute. Okay, check it out. Got it. Nice. That's where that's going. I'm going to hate to do these individually when I get the stuff. Just take them up and just slap it down and maybe do this area. This area here is a separate one for this. Just I'll have you work my way anyway. So I'm going to have to do it from up there. So I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 tiles to cut now. And we're ready for stuff, and that's more, I think we're in the afternoon hours. Let's just check my phone. No, 11:52, still in the morning. If we can get these other ones cut, means this afternoon, get it slapped down and all leveled out. Once that's done, home time. In that order, right. Don't think I'll put you in a time lapse, I'll get you in a time lapse when I'm doing the adhesive. How's that sound? Sound like a plan? Sound like a really good plan. Right, see you we will. Okay, 20 to 1. That's them all cut, laid, ready to get stuck down. I've got the wee slithers outside for the pipes. Got that one and this one. Now you can piece back in. But all in all, that's not bad. Let's say it's 22, nearly 1:45. I'm going to grab a bite to eat now. Then we'll get adhesive mixed up. And see, I've got this one right in the middle of the door, so I've went with that. That's how it's all panned out. It's alright, doesn't it? Look even better when it's stuck to the flare. And so we'll do that after a bite. There's all the plumbing stuff and everything. I hope that's in the right place. I mean, I can shift. This is a unit. It's an L-shaped unit. It's there, one of these. And there's a right hand and a left hand. One's for the bathroom. So we've got the sink here, it cuts in, goes back a wee bit to there, then the toilet sits in there, and you've got the sink here. So we can probably move that about a little bit, just to get the toilet sitting perfect. That's a job for another day. So I'm glad to get that done now. I can get these stuck down, and tomorrow, wet wall. Hopefully. If this set's alright. So I'm going to grab a bite, and then we'll be back in and crack on with it. Okay, see you in a bit.
Trying to thrive.
Yo, well, you seen me put in doing that same stuck in now. Can't go near that now until it goes off. That'll do its thing. And that means, what time is it? Oh, it's 2:20. Nice one. Yeah, I'm going to have a quick cigarette, get tidied up. Come back, and if it's dry enough, I'll go over it and just give it a wee quick buff up. I don't really want to go in on that until it's really set, so I might even just wait till tomorrow and have an early day. Nice one.